Welcome to the Revenge of Podcast, your weekly podcast for all things Revenge of and more. I'm Jeff Iser, and joining me as always is Coral Braden.
Hello.
And Joe Myers.
Howdy, howdy.
Oh, we had to restart the episode because the first one I let out a big ol' ripper, and it basically killed the mood.
It sure did.
Yeah.
It was a mood killer.
And then the second time?
Yeah. And
then the second, there was no ripper.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a little,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
I actually know. Yeah.
Yeah, just like a... Anyway, we're back with another episode of the podcast. It's been quite the day, quite the weekend. We had a lot going on this weekend because it was Free Comic Book Day.
Yeah.
Or as I like to call it, Amateur Day. I don't know. I don't have anything to call it that isn't offensive.
Why can't you be offensive? Or what is offensive?
I don't know. It's just Jolene called it a dipshit convention.
Yeah.
Which I thought was pretty cool. I don't know. It's an interesting day. It's weird. It's a lot of people who've never come to see us before, and everyone's there for free stuff. It's a different crowd.
It was.
It's a different crowd, Not my favorite day of the year.
Mm-mm.
A lot of comic stores I think it's like their day. It's like the thing they do every year.
I mean, you got to admit, a lot of new customers came in.
We did make a lot of sales, regardless of the free status of a lot of it, which is great. But yeah, it was crazy. And then we also had our magic thing on top of that.
Yeah.
I think the craziest thing that happened though was Coral's crush came in. And she was just a hot ass mess.
I have no idea what
Coral was a hot mess the whole time.
I hate that we're recording video now because I can feel.
You
feel the heat?
Yeah, I feel my face.
Yeah, I can feel the heat coming from underneath this table now.
No, fuck you.
Mio.
She was like, hey, baby girl. She was
word
like,
for word. Yes.
She was baby girl energy the whole time. It was crazy.
Just all Conor McGregor talk.
And Twilight.
No, there wasn't any. She has to come back to talk Twilight.
Afterward. There was
because she forgot.
Yeah,
we talk about Twilight a little.
A little bit of Twilight, yeah.
Yeah, well, they're that word.
It's the skin of a killer, Bella.
Oh, yeah. I'm just digging a hole right over here. I do that.
Yeah, she's... Yeah, but that was exciting to watch from afar. That Coral energy is
nothing was going on over there.
It's
I was
unlike
Yeah,
totally.
I was professional.
I know Coral, and she's chill at all times.
All times.
Except I don't know. It was almost as if Valentina had walked in. That was the vibe I was getting.
You mean Kesha?
Fuck you. You were there. You were there with me, and then you weren't. It's an accent thing, you know. Does that not work for y'all?
Of course it does.
Yeah, it's like I don't care who you are. You have an accent. Hey, hi.
Yeah.
Any accent?
Any accent.
Well, you literally have an accent.
Yeah, but it's not a cool one. Like,
I guess it depends on who you ask.
I mean, I can't say what it is, but my accent is something that I'm not allowed to say on the podcast.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
you won't let me say the word. Can we bleep it?
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah, so that was probably the highlight of my weekend. And then Sunday we had our Revenge of the Fifth tournament.
Yeah.
And not to toot my own horn, but that trophy was pretty sick.
Yeah.
I didn't make it with my own hands, but I did make it with my brain.
This is a great trophy.
I was like, can you make me a Darth Maul with a pinball coming out of his mouth, please? And then there it was.
Did you make a couple without the ball coming out of his mouth?
Well, I posted the picture of him before he had the ball inserted.
Yeah.
And
a lot of requests.
Yeah.
Spicy.
Yeah.
There's a certain trophy that you have at home that we can't talk about that I have pictures of it before the ball was inserted there as well. And it's horrifying.
I would like another one like that.
Yeah, well, you probably need another one like that.
I do,
right
yeah.
now.
Yeah. There's no more paint.
Yeah.
Jesus
Christ. It's like that sketch with that Dave Chappelle sketch where he's got the paint all over his face from huffing, or like the Valhalla guys in Mad Max. That's Coral.
Yeah,
when she's done with that trophy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the tournament was fun yesterday.
Yeah,
I didn't stay for the whole thing, but it looked pretty crazy. It went late. Yeah,
I just know we all touched tips.
Yeah, you did touch tips. You wore that sexy time mask, that Yoda mask.
You refused to wear.
I'm not putting that on.
Why?
Because I don't know where that's been.
Don't worry about it. It's clean.
Yeah, okay.
I cut a hole in. There's the mouth hole.
Sure. I'm like, why are there so many hairs in here?
Fuck you. There's nothing in there.
Yeah, it was a crazy weekend. But fun ultimately. This week we've got, what do we got going on? We got Halo Club on Thursday. Oh, we got a signing on Wednesday for with Patrick Horvath of Beneath the Trees, which is gonna be great. I'm really excited about that.
Yeah.
Friday we're doing another pinball tournament. It's not a women's tournament; it's an open tournament.
Oh,
so it's kind of like our women's tournaments, which are little quickies, but for all peoples,
for everyone,
for all Z's and Z's. What?
Well, okay, nothing. That was funny.
And then Saturday, what are we doing on Saturday? Is this regular Commander night?
Is it? Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We're getting ready for Lotzilla. So my brain is in Lotzilla, which is coming up on the 18th. I'm excited about that, but I'm at the point of Lotzilla planning where I'm nervous to get it done.
Yeah.
Because, we're like, we got to do it all last minute to make it more cost effective that way.
Okay.
But then it breeds stress. So
you stressed, and you're always stressed out.
I'm never stressed out, baby.
He's
I'm
always
cool as a
stressed
cucumber.
Oh, okay.
I'm like the Hulk. I just always stay stressed. I'm always mad or whatever. Anyway, how was your weekend though, Coral? Aside from being completely flustered,
blah, 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 blah. It was all right. It was a little stressful because I won't say a name, but a coworker. Well, I guess he's in that category. Kept harassing me. They. I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know. The one that's covered in tattoos smells like shit.
Are you talking about me?
I didn't say any names.
Oh
wow,
no names.
Wait,
this is a safe podcast.
Scott's got tattoos.
Yeah, but I would have just said a ginger. No, the fucking spider, man.
Oh.
He kept throwing that fucker everywhere around me.
Well, since our last episode when we discussed phobias, I went out and I purchased
you bought that?
I purchased, yeah, of course. What, you think I just had that? I purchased a, quote, realistic tarantula. I scoured Amazon, and there were rubber tarantulas on there that were like $2, $3. I bought the $8 one because I wanted it to be good.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. But nothing brings me more joy than seeing Coral spook from the little spider.
It was fucked up. That locker one was probably that's the one.
Now it is not a little spider.
No, it is. It's like this.
It's the palm of your hand.
Yeah. Once we get the Patreon up and running, I'll put the video on there of it because I put it in Coral's locker.
Content.
I put it in Coral's locker, and she discovered it.
Organically,
and everyone else knew I had put that in there.
Everyone knew?
Did not.
Yeah, I showed.
I mean, I wasn't there.
I showed Kenzie and I said, "Don't tell."
Kenzie knew?
And, yeah, and she was like, "The ultimate betrayal," and so she knew. And then Jolene went to go put the sweatshirt in there, and I said, "Oh, hold on 1 second." And then I went with her and I took the spider out. I had her put the sweatshirt in, and then I put the spider back.
What?
Yeah.
These bitches.
At two Brutus?
At two?
These cunts. And you know what's funny is Jolene said it fell out of my locker, and so I didn't want to touch it, so I just kicked it under there.
Yeah.
So there's your $8 spider if you're looking for it.
No, it's in my pocket because I've spooked you with it many times since.
Yeah, asshole. And Jolene was like getting in her locker, and she looked down and saw it, and she got scared, and then she texted me and apologized. She was like, "It got me."
Yeah, well, when I went and retrieved it from under the locker, it was perfectly placed where you could just see the leggies, like poking out. So
you're so gross.
Yeah.
And then you proceeded to throw it around me for the rest of the week.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
I'm so traumatized. Like every time he came around me, I would just like tense up because I was like, "Is he being for real? Does he want to talk to me, or is he about to throw a fucking rubber spider at me?"
What Kenzie does. I don't know. It just brings me joy when I spook him a little.
I can't wait to just start sending you pictures of underwater boats and planes.
Yeah. I have to. A picture doesn't do it.
Aquatic vampires.
Aquatic vampires. Well, there you go. That's my big phobia: is aquatic vampires. No,
don't.
No. What about you? How was your weekend? You were working.
It was good. I was working all weekend.
Netflix is a joke. Is what you're working on.
Been working up at the bowl. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of diplomatic relations between union departments, and just got to get the thing done.
Sure,
working for Framework.
The first day he was there, he came home and he was like lobster red.
Oh yeah,
I forgot
lobster.
the bowls outside, and
Yeah.
I walked over 12 miles that day up and down that hill. So
Not
I
okay.
was pretty red.
Pretty red in it.
Not the worst sunburn I've ever had, but it was
Yeah.
definitely, you feel it.
Speaking of sunburns, I've been thinking about what we are to speak about this episode.
Whoa.
And I
That was roundabout.
yeah.
yeah, you know. And I've come to the conclusion that today we should talk about sexuality.
Okay.
Okay.
I think there's been a lot in our orbit recently that you know, because we're all a bunch of queers in here. And it's apparent to me that the majority of our orbit is apparently some kind of queer. And it's interesting to me. I don't know. I want to chat about it.
Okay.
I
You
mean,
go
we
first.
made like
Okay, you go first. Well, for instance, we have our we'll call him our producer? No, our editor, our podcast editor.
let's be
As vague as possible.
yeah.
Well, that's why I'm trying to be. Well, we'll be vague. I mean,
My gingerbread man.
yeah. So I don't know. It's just been. It's come to my attention recently that there are many people in our orbit that swing both ways,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
which
or swing anyways.
or swing anyways,
So
and that is
sinful.
incredibly interesting.
Shame on y'all.
Yeah. Wow.
Whoa.
That's just. I don't know if I can be around them anymore. Pick a side already.
I know.
You know.
Pick the right side.
Yeah. Exactly.
Adios mio.
But what's interesting to me is like growing up, or even like in my adult life, I don't think I have anyone in my life who's like either way, or at least not advertised as such.
I mean,
you know, I think it's a little bit more. I think it's a little bit more prominent in the lesbian community or the lady community. And stop me if I'm wrong here. To swing both ways occasionally. Not you, of course, but like I don't know.
I think that's a generalization probably that doesn't hold up anymore.
Certainly is. That's all we have are generalizations.
That's not all we have. We have people's personal experiences to pull on and what people have communicated to us.
Yeah.
And I don't know that I would say more often than not now, it's the gentlemen who have come to us who are all queer.
Yeah.
And many more of them than the ladies.
Mm-hmm.
True. Very true.
It's yeah, I think we built a safe space.
Yeah.
And people feel like they can be themselves and don't feel judged and
Are
feel
you so you're
safe.
telling me that we created all of them?
I'm not saying enabled,
Mm-hmm.
but no, I think we made a safe space, and I think that's key.
Yeah.
The key takeaway.
I just think like in the television industry, like there's definitely lots of gays for sure, but I don't ever see any you know, buys. But then again, it's like I guess you can't really tell unless they tell you.
Yeah, a lot of people
in general.
keep it like so private, and I'm all for
Yeah.
like keep your private life, but also tell me all about it.
Yeah.
Like I want to know everything. Don't ask me anything.
She
but
wants to see the pictures, you know, everything.
Coral's about a half hour away from setting up a grinder.
Oh my God. Well, there's a certain someone on there who, you know, is always on grindering, as he says.
Oh, grindering. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But
Okay.
what do you think?
About what?
Anything. Sexuality.
I don't know.
People in our orbit.
It's surprising. I mean,
Yeah.
coming from the South, it's just like it's either you're gay or you're straight, and here it's just so much.
It's so much.
It's so much, and so I'm learning. That's why I'm like, everyone, tell me, show me
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah,
But-
I think even the gender stuff is interesting because obviously there's been a big not boom in it, but like recent years it's been spotlit more, I guess. So it's more in the zeitgeist and people are talking about it. But like in our orbit and especially in our community, it's like so normal and like everywhere. And like, I don't know, it's interesting to me having grown up, you know, not around any of that to
Well, but to be fair, isn't Colorado like known for? Isn't there an area that's like known for?
Trinidad is the sex change capital of the world.
Yeah,
or was known as. And I actually watched a couple documentaries about it because there are doctors there that do the operations, and then there's like a post whatchamacallit, like not rehab, but
like a recovery
facility
Mhm.
that is like specially for that stuff. So that was always a thing, but I don't know. I guess it's visibility.
Yeah.
And especially like we definitely interface with community more than ever before.
Mhm.
Before working in TV or just whatever, it was such a bubble.
Yeah.
Like you just were with the same people all the time. So it's very weird. I don't know.
Mhm.
Not weird, but it's, different.
It is. I don't think I'll ever get used to that though.
Yeah.
Like just with, there's so many things that like keep coming up.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. I don't want to say that people are making them up, but they're like finding new stuff.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
just like they're giving it a new name. So I'm like, I need a whole book
Yeah.
of everything because I don't know what y'all are talking about. Tell me the keyword, I'll look it up, and then we can go
There
from
are
there.
Yeah.
probably books.
Don't give me a book. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna read
This
that.
bitch can't read. This bitch can't read.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just it's just so much out there now.
There's a lot.
It's interesting. But I have every time these men who we think are straight men let us know that they're fluid, I just want to be like, well, how does that relationship work? Like, what are your rules?
Mhm.
Like, what's going on there? I want to know all the details.
Yeah, I want to be nosy. Like, keep your private life
Yeah.
private, but include me.
But like, so you're like,
yeah,
so you guys are like married and that's cool, but
Mhm.
then what? You go off and like,
Diddle
do your
daddle? Like,
thing?
yeah,
Like,
what
what
is
are you
that?
doing?
Is
I
there-
think, every relationship is just a negotiation
Yeah.
at a certain point. And
yeah.
if
Yeah.
people's needs are being met,
I mean,
It's weird to me, even like most gay men in their relationships are very open, and that's weird for me because I can't really, it's not something I can just separate. Like like almost all of our gay acquaintances, we don't really have very many gay friends,
Mhm.
but they're all like open and like,
yeah, gay men are different though.
yeah,
I feel like y'all are a breed of your own out there.
they're
like,
certainly breeding.
God, it is different. Like I met like a married couple, but they have like a schedule
Mhm.
where it's like, well, this is our date night, and then this is like my night where I go out and I don't know,
That's crazy.
like hall pass it. I'm like, cool, okay. And then
Cool.
what? Like, how do you go there? They can't come back, and they were like, well, we have like if they do it the same day,
Mhm.
then one can come back, and the other one will stay there. It's weird, and I'm just like, I would not like that.
Yeah.
It's such a headache. I don't know. I don't know if I
Yeah.
can handle it or keep up, or I'd fuck up the schedule.
Yeah, I don't think I could handle that.
No.
What's your Molly situation?
Jeez.
Ah,
you do not have to answer that on the podcast.
we're hanging out.
Yeah, this is cool.
I don't know.
Well, now that you're
Now you're all red. Oh no, I got to color correct real quick.
color
God.
correct it, fix me up.
now that you're in a throuple with your crush that
Which
came
one?
in
Oh, okay.
to the store this weekend.
We are
I
in
mean,
quite a bit of throuple.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's all of my imaginary throuples that I
Yeah.
have. Molly's fine
yeah,
with it.
Kristen Stewart.
Yeah.
What? Kristen Stewart is not in my throuple.
Oh,
Really?
wait. Can we take a quick sidebar talking about sexuality?
Yeah.
Have you heard about the Kristen Stewart 1980s
vampire movie?
Yeah, of
movie?
course.
Yeah.
She sent me an article about it.
And
I
then
know, but we're on a podcast and these people aren't on the text.
we will add y'all. It's fine.
We'll add you all to the group text. It's fine. That'll be on the Patreon. You can pay a certain amount to get added to the group text.
That would be a terrible idea.
Yeah.
We would get canceled.
Canceled.
I mean,
Yeah.
immediately. Yeah, I'm excited as fuck about that.
Yeah.
I sent that to a really sweet redhead and was going to share the news. No, yeah. But yeah.
You told
Right.
her before us?
Wow.
Well, don't worry about it. She's fine.
You're like, hey girl, you want to join the mouse house?
It's the House of Mouse.
The
House
House
of
of
Mouse.
Mouse. The Mickey Mouse Club.
Oh, that's good. I actually like that. I want to get a doormat for that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. You're welcome. There's so much to say, yet so little we can say, I guess, about the
I mean, I think the takeaway is what I said before. We've created a safe space where people feel like they're part of a community and they get to like be that while they're hanging out with us. And They don't
Yeah.
have to worry about it, or while we might have curiosities, we don't have
Yeah.
judgment about it.
No,
So-
definitely no judgment, but it drives me insane that I just want to know all the details.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so like if you're out there, people, just give us all the details.
Yeah, if you want to talk
Please
about
don't.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
give
do
us
it.
every detail.
Call in. Tell us
Call
that.
in.
Dios mío.
Call in. You can leave us anonymous voicemails.
You can.
All about all the details. You know, and then we'll discuss them. Wow. All right. Well,
wait, aren't you not bisexual?
No. Why do
sure?
you say that? That's hilarious. She said that the other day, and I was like, "What?"
I don't know. I hear things. I was just wondering.
From who and what?
What do you mean? I don't know. No.
No.
Okay.
Not even a little. We used to have a saying when I was growing up, which was "Buy now, gay later."
Yeah, doesn't hold up anymore.
Doesn't hold up anymore, apparently. But you know, I'm old. I'm old.
You are. It's fine.
Yeah.
You're like 3 years away from Gran Torino. Was that what that movie was called?
Yeah. Get off my lawn. Do you have a lot of bisexuals in your orbit?
No, I don't think so. If they are, they haven't like told me, and that's really fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I? No.
Just gays and theys?
I don't have any gays.
You don't
Y'all are
have
the
any
only gays
gays?
I know.
What?
Well, I know one other. I know like two other
That's
gays.
not true. Everyone you know is gay.
Like I know, no.
Oh.
I don't know. There's a difference, right?
I don't know.
No, like I have a friend. Yeah, I have one friend that's bi,
Huh.
and then that's it.
You
Then
need more bis in your life.
No, I don't.
Yeah?
I
You
don't.
need more fluids.
No, absolutely not.
Is that what they're called? Fluid?
Are we talking about gender fluid individuals?
No. Isn't there like
Poly?
No, I thought there was pan.
I need
Pan.
pans. What are the pans? They're everything.
Pan is like whatever, man.
Whatever.
Yeah. That one feels like okay, I don't want to poo-poo anything, but
Okay.
pan feels like a bit of a cop-out.
Well, pan specifically covers people who don't prescribe to a gender binary. So that includes they, them, they. It's more about the pronouns that their partners use and that they are accepting of the non-binary.
But so if I say I'm Pan, Peter? Pan, to me that sounds like I'm saying, you know, I'm heterosexual, but I would be open to the idea of maybe dabbling. That's what it sounds like.
Well, that gets confusing because if you're like, I'm open to dabbling, dibbling, whatever.
Yeah.
And then you meet someone and you're like, but they identify as like they, then what are you dabbling in?
That's where the pansexuality comes in because
Okay.
it's not bisexuality. Bisexuality specifically is to bi. And so pansexuality means, you know, the spectrum. So it immediately removes the binary and just
Sorry, I
leaves it
got
open.
an ick in my head thinking about if I was like bisexual. Oh
God.
Like what would
Why
you do?
would you think about that?
Because we're talking about sexuality, and I was just like, ugh. Like what? I would be like, I need to go home.
Like that Twitter I showed you?
Oh my God, yes.
I don't need to know about this.
Twitter is insane.
Twitter's crazy.
And I didn't realize it. And I have a friend, I can't say, but I learned that he had a Twitter, and I found it, and holy
Why would you
fuck.
do that?
I wanted to know.
This goes back to what we were talking about yesterday, where this bitch is watching Killing Eve, and then somebody commented on the podcast saying, "Oh, I can't believe how it ends." So she went and like read about how it ends.
Why'd you do that?
Because I was high and it was like 1 a.m. and I was like, why would they comment that right now? I was like, what happens? And then I'm mad. TV's ruined. Like there's no good TV.
Yeah.
Like I'm pissed about it. But maybe that what I read was a lie and it's not going to happen.
Maybe.
And they went back and changed it.
Maybe.
You
never know.
No,
they changed the guns in ET to walkie-talkies.
Yeah, we were just talking about that with Shea.
Oh, they
Check out
did?
Shay's review.
Oh, I
Later in
guess
the podcast.
we have to toss to that. Yeah. I didn't even mention that. It's been a wild day of podcasting.
It's been a lot of podcasting
What,
today.
y'all talked about ET?
Yeah, well, coming up a little later in the
Oh,
show,
okay,
we're going
we'll
to have Shea come in to do a little Shay's review.
Okay.
And we talked about ET and some other shit.
I just learned that the ET person had no legs. I learned that today.
What?
The guy, I think it was his birthday.
Yeah.
The guy who played ET doesn't have any legs.
Whoa.
And he was on a little skateboard the whole time.
All right. Well, so Killing Eve is ruined for you. So what are you watching?
I'm still going to finish it.
Oh,
Just going
okay.
to be pissed about it.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know. I'm waiting for the Dragon show to come out.
Oh, House of the Dragon.
Yeah,
also, like you've got all of the L word to look forward to.
No, thank
Oh,
you.
Jesus.
No, thank you.
I am vicariously living through Kenzie right now, who is watching Sex and the City for the first time, which blows my mind. Like, what have you been doing with? Like, even Coral's seen all of Sex and the City. Which
I lived with a gay man. Of course, I had to. I was like, I hate this, but I was like, what did Charlotte just say?
Are you watching in Just Like That?
What's Just Like That?
the spin-off series.
Oh, no, I'm not doing that.
Really?
Yeah.
You're better for it.
Because one of the girls ain't there no more.
Did they get the third season?
They did, yeah.
Oh, but
Rosie O'Donnell's in it.
Samantha got paid.
Yeah?
Yeah. For sitting in a car.
Oh, she shows up in season 2 for like she calls.
She calls in from a car. They shot her, what, like half a day maybe?
Maybe, yeah.
And it was reported she made how many million? Like,
I have no idea.
She made a fucking buttload of money.
Yeah.
Just to show up because everyone missed her character from
Carrie's got a podcast.
Good.
That's what she does.
Carrie does?
The show, yeah.
Yeah.
What else does she do?
She writes
Nobody
books.
knows.
Oh, yeah? Because I just assumed that that's all she did, and then she was like fashion girl.
Well, she married Rich. So.
She did marry Rich.
Good for her. That's great. Congratulations.
Yeah. But no, Rosie O'Donnell
Wait, does this mean you didn't see any of the movies?
Yeah,
She
when they
saw
go
the
to
movies.
Mexico?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the first movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've talked about this.
Okay.
Yeah.
We saw the movie, and she saw both movies. When she shits herself in Mexico is a highlight for sure.
I fucking love that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
The third season of And Just Like That, though, is going to have Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh.
I think they
I'm
wrote
down
out
for that.
I think they wrote out Shea.
I believe she voluntarily left.
Yeah, thank God. Probably because everybody hated her. Them.
And I don't think they knew what to do with them, to be totally honest.
No, but the character was annoying.
Yeah.
Miranda's a lesbian now. Miranda Hobbs, the redhead.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But
she is in real life.
No?
No?
No, I'm not interested.
No, she's not mousy enough.
Nah, fuck you. Why?
What?
I don't just like mousy.
I don't know.
Mousy is a terrible term.
I don't know.
I don't think
it's
so.
a descriptor.
Well, I'm not mousy, but
No, you're not.
No.
I don't know. This is crazy. This is stupid.
I mean, I'm skinny now, but I like
right.
Kevin
Okay.
James,
What about Kevin James?
He's my favorite.
Oh, do
Yeah.
you not know this? You know this.
Yeah,
She
I
knows
tried
this.
to buy him a fucking cutout of Kevin James, but I was
Wow.
yeah.
Was he on a Segway?
No, it was
Wow.
just him. He the one where he's standing.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I think
Whoa.
we were gonna do that for your birthday, but then it was like $180. I was like, he's not worth that.
Jesus.
I've seen there was a time when I had seen all of his movies in the theater, but I don't know if he even has movies coming out in the theater anymore. I've watched all of the Netflix ones. I even watched the one where he was like the football coach. Ooh, he's the one where he goes to UFC. Did you watch that?
No,
You didn't watch that?
no, that's so stupid. When he's a teacher and he needs to
Yeah.
save the school, and I'm like, that's
Yeah.
so stupid.
Yeah.
What is it? Bring the boom.
Here Comes the Boom.
Yeah, same thing.
I've got it if you want to borrow it.
That's
sometime.
okay. I think I'm gonna
Really?
do that.
It's really good.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
So is Scream, but
His
it's not.
walkout song is Here Comes the Boom.
Who would
Boom. Here comes the boom. Ready or not, y'all.
God, I want to just smack my head on this table so
Yeah.
many times.
I learned so much about UFC from it. The guy who plays his coach in there, I think, is an actual UFC guy.
Who?
That's a good idea.
Probably not.
Receipts. Receipts. We need them now.
All right, hold on. I gotta look it up. I knew at one point, I knew someone that worked on Here Comes the Boom,
Mhm.
and their entire job was digitally taking out the fat jiggles
Mhm.
from
Mhm.
Kevin James.
Did you get a copy of that?
I was
or
like,
no?
can I get the unedited footage or? Let's see. It is. Well, Joe Rogan's in it, playing Joe Rogan.
Smartest
Oh.
Boz
man alive.
Rutten.
Boz Rutten. I don't know who the fuck that is.
Really?
No.
He's
Boz Rutten.
I mean, you're not very good with names.
No, I'm not.
Boz Rutten is a world-renowned mixed martial artist who has also made a name for himself outside of the ring as an actor and host and television personality. Do you know that?
I didn't. I do now.
UFC, I mean, he's in a bunch of UFC video games.
Oh.
Wow.
Considered one of the top 5
Wow.
greatest fighters of all time.
Boz. Okay.
BASRUTTEN.
I'll look it up.
You know what's the most bisexual thing ever?
What?
Fortnite.
Whoa.
I'm just
Why?
I mean, look at it. It's just bisexual as hell.
I'm fucking mad at Fortnite.
Uh-oh.
Lay it on me.
No, I didn't get my...
Is this a Coral's Corner?
No, no,
Do we need to save it for the corner?
God, I don't even know what's in my corner.
Oh, no, you didn't get your...
I didn't get my fucking Appa glider, man.
What?
Because Star Wars, because fucking May the 4th
took over.
started. And I was one chakra away.
Why didn't you just get that chakra?
Why don't you let me go home early?
What? There are 24 hours in the day, ma'am.
God, and you got to sleep for like at least 8 of them. You work for 8.
That leaves
I go to the gym and a dog. I have a family. God.
You've got your other family to support?
Yeah,
yes.
you have your
all my imaginary thruples,
your
okay?
mistress. Yeah, Jesus. I'm sorry to hear that.
No, you're not. It's fine.
I'm not. But I'm hell diving now.
I bought a Star Wars emote.
Which ones you get?
The little one where she rides the...
Nice. Are they looking around? Yeah. Cool.
A certain someone asked me for my Helldiver number, and I was like, that's a little... that's a little personal.
What is it?
It's a little personal.
What is it?
Can I have it?
Can I have it?
Why?
No. I've tried to get you to play, but you're too much of a pussy.
Whoa.
I was like, I'm going to play Fortnite.
Well, whatever. I've got my headset on, and I got my little thing like this, and I'm
talking. You don't talk to anybody.
I started playing. I started playing with John. You know John.
With who?
John.
Ginger John.
Oh, okay, Ginger John.
Yeah,
got
Ginger
it.
John.
I know John.
And his buddy, and
Spencer.
Fun. Yeah, and then
Spencer comes to Halo Night all the time.
I know, all the times.
Yeah,
and then they'll just put some rando in there with us.
So you're gonna play with them, but you won't play Fortnite with us?
No. Yeah, no, because I want to play not a baby game.
Not a baby game. I'm gonna find your Helldiver thing, and I'm just gonna report you over and over again.
Wow. All right, let's take a break and head over to talk to Shea about what's cooking. Oh, there's nothing like a last minute Shea reviews, is there?
Popping in.
We ain't got no snacks or anything to review today, but I thought maybe Shea could pop by and chat about the new movies we just got in, because we just got a big order from a company called Vinegar Syndrome.
Oh yeah, big ol' order.
Which I had never heard of until I met you, and then I remember you talking about it a while ago, and then now people are just like mentioning it to me left and right.
Yeah, I mean, they have been growing in popularity for a long time now. They do a subscription service that a lot of us movie nerds subscribe to. This is my second year doing so. So you put up a whole bunch of money up front.
Yeah.
And then you just get movies shipped to your house every day. Or not every day, sorry.
Every day?
I wish it was every day.
365?
Jeez. No, it's every month. Every month you get a little package towards the end of the month. It's like Christmas. You just
Yeah.
open up a bunch of movies. I'm like, whoa, what is all this?
Do you actually like select like is it always the same thing for everyone, or do you select like things that you're into? Or
Yeah, so every month they put out, a catalog essentially, and every month they put out new releases. They have a few different like sub labels and things like that. Mostly a lot of horror, based titles, exploitation, action stuff most people have never even heard of.
Yeah.
Although they've been picking up bigger stuff. I mean, they did a Roadhouse 4K, which was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So I mean, they've been around for 10 years now. This was actually their 10-year anniversary, I think, this year. But yeah, every month, just whatever they put out, you get for free.
Wow.
Some stuff is stinkers. That's just kind of how you go with it. You know, gotta flip it on the aftermarket.
What does your DVD storage situation look like?
Well, between myself and my roommate, it is wall to wall.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we just have shelves from floor to ceiling, just filled. He actually just gave me a shelf that I could fill up, and now I have a little bit more space.
Really?
A little bit more space for some more Blu-rays.
This.
I gotta find a picture. I'll send it to you.
Okay, because I want to critique.
Please critique.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, because the room is just filled floor to ceiling. It don't look good. It's just full of movies.
It makes me think of like those pictures you see of like Hugh Hefner's like video room. Do you remember that?
I don't, but I imagine that's what it looks like.
Yeah, he used to have like reel-to-reel movies and like all kinds of crazy shit in his bedroom.
So you're saying I have to walk around my house in a robe and a cigar?
Basically.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to tell Andrea as well. Like you're gonna have to be a Playboy bunny now.
Yeah. So sorry.
Sorry.
So what I want to do is out of this order that we received, why don't you pick 3 movies that are must-haves?
Okay.
Out of this order.
Out of this order. 3 movies that are must-haves.
Yeah. And if you're curious at what all we got in the order, there is a post about it over on the Instagram.
Yeah, we took a nice little post. I put together a little curated selection. I went all over the place trying to get some cool stuff for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I have to, since I just mentioned it. They got Roadhouse in 4K. Okay, I know you guys were talking about the Gyllenhaal, remake or whatever. I haven't seen it. I don't really want to see it.
You don't need.
Don't
to
at
see
me.
It.
You don't need to.
But
it's got a certain Irishman in it.
Oh yeah,
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, he's Irish, right?
Famously Irish, right?
Jake Gyllenhaal, you know. I'm gonna get a point. I'm Jake Gyllenhaal. Hey, it's Jake Gyllenhaal. I'm in Donnie Darko. Hey, I'm in Donnie Darko. Roadhouse is sick. It's Patrick Swayze. R.I.P. Yeah. We miss that man. Yeah. And it is just a blast. Like, it's one of those movies. If you understand Vinegar Syndrome and the stuff they put out, which is just trashy B movies, just like outrageous, bonkers, whatever you want to call it. When you watch Roadhouse, you're like, how is this a real movie?
Yeah,
it's insane. I haven't seen it for a minute, so I can't really give anybody a good review. But
I was going to say,
Swayze. It's sick.
It's been a minute since I've seen it as well.
Yeah.
But the last time I watched it, I was forcing him to watch it because he hadn't seen it yet, and I was like, "Well, you got to watch Roadhouse.
It's just a classic.
Roundhouse Kick."
Yep.
Coral didn't know about Roadhouse 2.
There's a second one?
Yeah, Roadhouse 2, and it's starring the guy who played. He was in That Thing You Do. He was the singer. He's like Patrick Swayze's son, or not. In real life, but
in the movie, it's his son. Oh, okay.
Roadhouse
I'd watch
2.
it. I'd probably watch it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Anyways,
two
all
more.
right. Second one. I'm trying. We gotta go through this. Let me pull up the list again. I'm not prepared here.
Don't panic. Just breathe.
Damn. All right. I got some good stuff, and it's like.
What about the Beastmaster?
I mean, that was gonna be one of them, but I'm also trying to go a little underground. Beastmaster. Okay. Beastmaster is sick.
Okay.
Beastmaster is it's directed by the same guy who did Phantasm, which is amazing, Don Coscarelli, and that is one of the sickest sword and sorcery movies ever. If you like Conan and you just want your guys to be a little skinnier, you get Beastmaster.
Kevin Sorbo, right?
No,
isn't it Kevin Sorbo?
I need a laptop so I can like.
Here, I'll look it up for you.
Just look these things up real quick. Hold on. Letterbox boyfriend is here. Let him just look up in his letterbox real quick, and I'll let you know.
I remember Beastmaster 2, which was the one where they travel.
Mark Singer.
They travel through time and they go into the 90s or something, or the 80s. Maybe?
So Beastmaster 2 features, hands down, in the house of me and my roommate, in that house, the Grindhouse.
Yeah.
Hands down, our favorite actor of all time, Wings Hauser.
Oh.
And that name's going to ring a bell because y'all know Cole Hauser.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Fast and Furious 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Wait, are they related?
Yeah, it's his son. Cole Hauser is Wings Hauser's son.
Oh.
Yep. Wings Hauser is the man. He's been in tons of like trashy films, directed some stuff. You know, he's notable in a lot of things, Vice Squad, things like that. But he plays the bad guy in Beastmaster 2, whose name is Lord Arklon.
Whoa.
And Wings just has this like very crappy looking like sci-fi appendage over his eye that is just literally slapped on there.
Yeah.
But the dude looks like, and then he's walking around LA.
I remember loving that movie.
All right, if you guys go to the store and you pick up Beastmaster, watch it, and then you just gotta let me know. I'll find Beastmaster 2 for you. There's no Blu-ray, but
I don't want to steal
DVDs.
your thunder on this next one, but I do want to talk about
pick one.
Cloak and Dagger.
Oh, yep.
Which is so sick. And it popped up in my late night, I like to call it research scrolling while I'm laying in bed. But the kid who starred in E.T., who actually now has a pretty good career.
What has he been doing lately?
So he's been doing, I forget what his name is, but he's been doing he's in the Mike Flanagan
stuff.
So he's in everything.
That's right.
Mike Flanagan.
I forgot about that because I watched Haunting of Hill House.
Yeah.
Loved it.
He's in that, and he's in all the other stuff. He's even in Dr. Sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But so he went on to do Cloak and Dagger, like I think 2 movies after E.T.
very, very shortly after E.T. Cloak and Dagger is great because it's like it's almost like a spy ripoff. It's like a Bond kind of narrative, but he eventually stumbles on like a conspiracy that like there's like secret code like built into this video game.
Yeah.
And his like comic book store friend like hacks into the game and finds out. But then the next thing you know, there's like real world CIA agents like killing people. And you're like, whoa, but he has this inner world narrative of this super cool spy guy.
Yeah.
You know, like little beret. He's like got a cool mustache. It's been a minute since I've watched it, but it's so sick. And they just go on adventures, but like little ET guy, whatever his name is, just like can only see him.
Yeah.
But they're like getting into all types of shenanigans. So it's like one of those fun kid adventure films, but it actually has like real stakes. You know how like Spielberg was like, no, not Spielberg. Was it Spielberg who took instead of guns, they're walkie-talkies now.
Oh.
Did you ever see that in ET?
Yes. Yeah, they replaced the guns with...
They replaced the guns with walkie-talkies. So the scene when they're starting to fly up into space, not space, but into the sky, there's dudes holding walkie-talkies like guns.
Yeah.
And you're just like, why are they holding it like that? So they scrub all the real violence, but they throw it in a cloak and dagger. It's not bloody. Like, you literally could watch... I would say, like, if you had, like, a 10-year-old, you could watch it, and they'd love it.
It kind of sounds like a Last Action Hero type of deal, but with a video game, maybe?
Kind of. Yeah, exactly. Like, you have, like, a larger-than-life hero.
Yeah, I remember watching Cloak and Dagger as a kid and loving it.
If I saw that as a kid, it would have been one of my favorite movies.
Yeah,
and I definitely enjoyed it as an adult.
Yeah, so was it around the same time as War Games? Because it has a very similar feel to me. Or was War Games
had to have been
earlier? Because this was like 86.
War Games might have been before it.
Interesting, because like I didn't realize that E.T. was actually 82. It's old as hell.
You're old as hell.
Older than me. It's older than me.
Well, I'm going to quickly throw in a curveball. You said 3. I'm throwing in one more.
Yeah.
Knife Plus Heart. Knife Plus Heart is an incredible queer slasher film that is a modern-day giallo. It takes all of Argento's influence, throws in all of that gel lighting, all that beautiful bisexual lighting that you throw around.
Yeah.
And you have this incredible, like, slasher character with this weird mask. He's got a funny little fro, just cruising around gay bars, finding these guys to murder. But what's great is that the actual main characters are a part of like a porn production company, and they're making all these like really fun porn parodies of like art house cinema, and you actually get to watch them film it. So there's all these really beautiful surreal moments of just like gay porn being made with like super funny names, but there's a great like sort of like relationship, and there's 2 women that are kind of butting heads. One of them is like a film editor, and the other one is like running the production company, but then there's this guy going around. I mean, there's a dildo knife.
What?
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Yeah, there is a dildo with a knife in it, and he attacks. So, if anyone has seen Cruising, which is William Friedkin with Al Pacino, absolutely great film. I got to see Friedkin live talk about that for 2.5 hours after the screening. Knife Plus Heart is like the giallo version.
Wow.
So I throw that out there. We have that on DVD. So
the Cruising soundtrack on vinyl was one of the first things we bought when we opened the store.
Good call.
And we never thought it would sell, and then she did. Both copies.
Online. When we got the online store going is when it sold.
Ooh, okay. Maybe someone's like, I can't find this.
I think it's out of print now, or it's...
It was out of print. It was like at the tail end of the Mondo supply chain.
That makes sense. Yep.
Yeah, but we saw Cruising in the theater recently.
Appropriation.
Yeah. It was full of straight women.
Get them out of
wearing leather caps.
Yeah.
Come on. This was boys' club.
I don't know if
this
it
was boys'
straight.
time.
I don't know.
Who knows?
Anyway, all right. Well, that we went over a couple movies, just a real quick one, and this has been Shea Reviews.
Okay, bye-bye.
And we're back. Oh my God. We were just talking about movies.
He's so funny.
Oh my God.
I love Shea.
I love when you do that.
What?
Pay attention and then react. Yeah. It's smart. What else? What do you have planned for the weekend?
What is so tomorrow?
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna go get burnt.
That means smoke a joint, right?
No, I was like gonna get sunburned.
Oh.
Yeah. It's supposed to be hot tomorrow. I'm trying to just
really?
Yeah.
Where are you going? You got plans? Where do you go to be outside in Los Angeles?
Yeah, what do you do with your time?
What do I do?
Yeah.
What do I do? God, this is gonna sound sad. Nothing.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna go get burnt though?
I might just go through like Topanga. Just go sit at Malibu.
Yeah.
Oh.
If anybody has a pool out there and wants me to pee in it, call me.
Yo. Do you ever go to Neptune's Net?
Yeah. It's all right. I didn't
it's not that great.
Yeah. People were like talking it up. They were like biker bar, blah blah blah. I'm like, this fish is shit.
Yeah. You gotta get the fresh stuff. The fried stuff just tastes like fried stuff.
Yeah. It's whatever.
Oh, it's whatever.
Whatever. But then I will be getting high and playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give it a go one of these days, I guess, when nothing else is fun happening. Actually, you know what? Maybe I won't ever.
Why do you do that?
That's just rude.
You're not going to
What?
get hurt. What's wrong?
I mean, I've invited all y'all to hell dive with me.
You did not. I just asked you and you said you just said no. All these lies on camera.
Right.
God.
I asked Coral the other day. She's like, "What's a PS4 Pro?" And I was like, "What?" I was like, "Don't you have a PS5?" And she's like, "No." She's out here playing PS4.
I got the Pro in the car now, though.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Well, who'd you get it from?
Joey.
Oh, that's right.
Nice.
Yeah, the Pro's a big upgrade.
Yeah, but I really thought the PlayStation 5 came out like last year.
No,
Oh,
2020.
Yeah, and I was like, what year is that?
Yeah.
Fuck. Time just flies, you
Time
know?
just flies, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of time flying, this next segment we like to call Coral's Corner.
Hello. Okay, so what? It's 3:01 last night? Yeah.
Wait,
Saturday night was
UFC happened this weekend too?
Yeah, UFC 301 happened. It was so bad. But nobody went because Madonna was doing a free fucking concert.
In Vegas?
No, it was in Brazil.
I saw that. It was 2.5 million people showed up or something?
To the Madonna concert?
Yeah, it was insane because the same night the 301 was happening, which Brazil, we don't like, there's not a lot of big fights in Brazil, so we would have thought it was going to be packed. I'm saying we, like I'm there.
Which is ironic given Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Exactly. And there was nobody there because 23 million people wanted to see Madonna.
23 million.
2.3?
2.5.
2.5?
I read. I saw pictures
Jesus.
of it. I don't know how 2.5 million people show up in one place.
Well, I mean, we are talking about like the place where they like the soccer matches are fucking crazy and people die and like.
Well, you saw how busy they were in like Rio. That's
Yeah.
where that statue is, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you saw.
I've seen Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure because you act like you don't know.
But the thing that's weird is like Madonna sucks.
Yeah, but it's a free. Would you not go to a free?
I'm not going to it for free. You have to pay me.
Yeah.
What?
You like
Don't
Madonna?
at me,
that was
people.
not a strong. I did not have a strong reaction to what you just said.
Oh.
You're just like defensive.
Don't at me, internet. My God.
Yeah, I wouldn't go to Madonna. But I sent you the video, the Michael Pereira guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so he knocks some guy down, and when the guy's like laying on the ground, he does a backflip on fucking top of him, picks him up, and then chokes him out and drops him.
My God.
All in under like 45 seconds. That was insane.
That sounds like the craziest porn I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was hot.
There was a scissor sweep.
Whoa!
What?
I saw that in our text chat actually with Narbe. All the scissoring.
It was pretty cool. You
Yeah.
don't see that a lot.
Mhm.
But yeah, he just like when you scissor sweep, someone's standing there,
Yeah, show me how to scissor.
and then you scoop them.
Teach
like
me how
that,
to scissor.
Yeah.
and then and then they
then what?
fall,
And then the
you
scissor part
them, and then
happens?
it's over.
At least
Idiots.
everyone ends it with a good scissor.
And then they move in.
yeah. What else? So that fight happened. The rest of them were pretty boring, but the Jose Aldo, I'm working on my pronouncing. Really,
That's okay.
You need flashcards.
I mean,
That would not
names,
help.
The names of MMA are fucking crazy.
they sound like fake names. It's like
Yeah.
the NFL draft, like Tree Trunk Marshall or something. But no, so yeah, he came back. He won. Do you know his history?
No.
He was like on a 18 fight win streak. Guess who broke that win streak?
George St. Pierre.
Kesha?
Valentina.
Ronda Rousey.
No, Conor McGregor.
Who?
Conor McGregor.
Colin McGregor.
Oh, I hate it here so much. But yeah, that was pretty cool.
Oh,
Other than that, the
that's
fight sucked. We got 302 coming up with
Yeah.
Islam Makhachev.
Did you get your tickets to 303? I got mine.
Fuck you. You didn't. You wouldn't
Yeah.
do that.
No.
You know what? That would be pretty funny if you got tickets.
If I went,
you win.
and I just texted you pictures from
Yeah,
there.
I would be like, okay.
Who's this?
Mhm.
Like sending
What's
you pictures
happening?
of Valentina.
I think I would go to your house and steal your dog.
That's rude.
Well, it just matches. That's
now
the amount
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go all by myself.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
you
the
are.
other way. Yeah, I know. Me and Marcus. We're just gonna hang out.
I mean,
Market.
that sounds fun.
Also, who's Daniel?
Daniel.
Oh,
That's our buddy that we were talking about.
on your right.
Right,
Down,
right,
down,
down,
drop.
down.
Teabagging. I'm teabagging him. Down.
I like Daniel. He posted that picture, and I thought it was his lady, and I was like, huh. And then I was like, those are man toes.
Yeah.
Also, Daniel, what fucking bathtub do you have where you can fit in it?
Daniel's got man toes.
Yeah.
He's in Chicago.
Oh,
He's the one who is our house guest occasionally.
Nice,
He's on
okay.
his way here to help us pack up our stuff.
nice.
Or that's at least what I'm going to make him
Box
do.
on the left. Box on the left.
Oh, God.
Up, down, up,
Up,
down.
up, down, down.
I just saw that picture
Cover,
last I
behind
fucking
cover.
I hate it here. That picture was funny. And then when I realized it was a dude, it got even funnier. And
Yeah.
I was like, that's nice.
That was pretty nice.
Yeah.
Shout out DK.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, this has been Coral's Corner. What a weird corner. What did
That's
you even talk
stupid.
about?
Not
301.
301.
Madonna. Scissors.
Scissor
Scissoring.
sweep.
Scissoring.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hmm.
All right. Well, I don't know. We got so much going on in our lives, you know.
Yeah.
What are we watching right now? We are watching The Jinx Part 2.
Who's Jinx?
The Jinx is the Robert Durst documentary on HBO.
Okay.
The first series came out like 9 years ago, apparently.
You actually should check it out.
If you haven't watched The Jinx, it's really good. It's basically this guy who
I wish I could watch it just like you're about to watch it
for the first time.
Don't spoil anything.
No. But basically, it's this guy who's got like three. They think that he murdered these three people.
Okay.
Over several years, and he's like a big time real estate mogul in New York.
Okay.
And then during the course of the documentary series, new evidence comes out that the documentarians discover. And so like real time shit's happening. Like, it's very interesting. And it goes crazy in the last episode.
Okay.
Fucking crazy.
It's like only 6 episodes.
Yeah, it's 6 episodes.
That's
Real quick,
the first season.
real quickie. But the Jinx Part 2 is airing right now, which is just as crazy.
Yeah.
So we're watching that.
Cool.
We've been watching the
HBO Max.
HBO Max. Or Max.
Max.
If you will.
Max.
That's how they did it.
If you're nasty.
If you're nasty. We pumped the brakes on Ozark for a minute. We'll probably get back into that.
Mm-hmm.
We just watched the first 2 episodes of the new season of Hacks, which is really good.
Okay.
If you don't watch Hacks, you should watch that.
They got all them
lesbians
them
are in
buys.
it.
She's bi, isn't she's bi.
She's
bi. She's bi.
Sure.
She literally hooks up with a dude in Vegas.
Yeah.
Well, now you just spoiled the show.
No. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's
It's
good.
not. She's bi.
Yeah.
I think actually a lot of the humor is that Jean Smart keeps implying that she's a lesbian, and she's like, I'm bi.
No, I don't know. We're watching that.
Okay.
What are you watching? Just Killing Eve?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm annoyed by it, but it's fine. It's just, I don't get TV. I really don't, because they did the same thing with like Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
You have no business giving me a stupid fucking ending after you've been building it
Yeah.
for so long. And then this. God.
Sounds like you're easily swayed by public opinion.
What if it's good? What if it's enjoyable?
Yeah.
But I read it, though. What do you mean? I know what happened.
reading's different than seeing.
Because you don't know how.
I'm afraid I'm going to hurt myself. That's what TV does. It gets me all the way up there, and it's just like I know how it's going to end, and I keep watching it just to hurt myself.
You're just going to be like staring at a poster on your ceiling of Sandra Oh.
Why, Sandy? Why, Sandy?
Jodie Comer's going to be the new Bond.
Yeah.
Like, officially?
Oh, wait. I didn't.
They were talking. I read about it. They were like saying Bond girl, and everyone's like, fuck that. She's Bond. And I was like, yeah, Akasana. Fuck yeah.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
I think she'd be so good at it.
Could you imagine the fucking the Gamergates out there? They would have a field day.
What's a Gamergate?
You know, it's like the incels.
All the incels.
You know, they'd
The
be like
idiots?
What?
Yeah.
They don't watch
You know
it.
incels, right?
No.
Involuntary celibates.
They're like, no, women won't sleep with me.
Oh, they call them incels?
Yeah.
Oh, I call them something different.
They call themselves incels, I think, is the whole thing.
Because women won't sleep with them?
Yeah, basically.
Because of feminism and because they don't look hot enough for women to want. I don't know. It's a whole thing.
It's very interesting, actually.
Oh my God, these sad little men.
Yeah.
Like, get your insecurities in check.
But the
like
the incels would freak out if Jodie Comer was James Bond. Oh my God.
Well, I think I would make up in the cells if they didn't go watch it. I'll go see that shit over and over again.
She's going to be in 28 Years Later.
Ooh.
Here for it.
It says, but it says pre-production. I thought they were already filming that. There's a poster and everything. Oh, Aaron Taylor Johnson's in it. He's cool. Huh.
I thought that was a typo.
What?
Because I thought they meant Anya Taylor-Johnson. Anya Taylor-Joy. And I was like, who's Aaron Taylor Johnson?
Aaron Taylor Johnson actually took his wife's last name. His wife is like 20-something years older than her. It's a whole thing. She's the director. She actually directed the first Twilight movie.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of, I mean, I don't know. That's kind of weird to me.
There's some weird stuff. It's no, in my opinion, it's no weirder than like your Roman Polanski's.
Yeah.
It's a weird power thing that just has more attention on it because it's in reverse basically from the rest of Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I said, like, being on here, I'm learning.
Yeah.
I'm learning.
Sam Taylor Johnson. Maybe she didn't do fast.
Wait, is that the guy that was in that
Kick-Ass?
Yeah.
He was kick-ass.
He's got so handsome. Good for him. Grew a beard and it's like, God damn.
He was in Bullet Train?
Yeah, Bullet Train.
I was wrong about Twilight. It was she directed 50 Shades of Grey. That's what I was thinking that. Which is basically it's Twilight.
Yeah. What are you doing for Twilight Night?
Twilight Night?
Mm-hmm.
What is Twilight Night?
The night that Twilight's going to happen at the store.
Twilight Night?
Twilight Night.
Twilight Night.
Twilight Night.
Twilight Night.
Oh, say it one more time. It sounds
Twilight
really good.
Night?
Oh, God.
Yeah, you know. Oh my God, Twilight Night's getting my nips hard.
No,
that's disgusting.
Stop
We're
saying
definitely
it.
Definitely not doing it now. How many nights do I have to give you?
What do you mean?
I did Garth Brooks.
That
we
you
did
that
Shania
for you.
Twain. We did Brooks and Dunn 3 nights in a row.
It's Thunder Junction.
Yeah, and
why are you? It's not me.
I'm just saying.
It's what the
now
people
we gotta
want.
do Twilight Night. This is gonna be you and your throuple.
That's
let's just fucking lean into it.
Yeah,
no,
let's go hard.
This is gonna be scissoring all over the place.
The only diamonds around here aren't gonna be purely skin.
Yeah, no shit. The skin isn't diamonds. It's the nipples, Bella. It's the nipples of a killer.
I quit. I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna go
Oh
home
no!
All right, when is it?
Twilight Night. It's coming up right after the break. We'll see you soon. Bye bye.
Shh.